All right. I'm going to move his scene out. And let me add my scene back in. I'll do it on my scene. I'll show you how it's supposed to go.
Okay.
As soon as I remember. Yeah, no, I didn't put him in there. I put him in the rice. Open scene additive. All right, there we go. All right, can you see everything here?
Yes.
Okay. I'll do it, I guess, right here where this pink cube is.
Okay.
Just to show you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what you're going to do is make sure your scene is active. And literally what I do is, I already know that you, which one do you want me to do? The auto doors? So I'll show you that one as well.
Yeah, auto's fine.
Okay,
I guess
so
the slide up, yeah.
yeah, I can get it to slide up.
Okay.
I'll put it up against this corner of the building over here.
Okay.
I hate when it does that. There we go. Thank you. It's like the mouse locks for some reason.
Yeah.
Okay. If you want it to slide up, see how the 3 arrows are at the bottom of the cube?
Yes.
We have to flip that.
Okay.
I think it's this one. Nope, not you. I gotta remember the rotations. That's the only other thing. There it is. Remembering which rotation it is, and that's literally experimenting with it before you do anything. So now the arrows are on the top, which means I can animate the bottom half to do what I want.
Okay, so if you wanted to have it swing from, I guess, swing
Left to
open.
right. Yeah, if you wanted to swing from left to right, right? Am I saying it right?
Yes.
From left to right, yeah, you would have to have your pivot on the bottom left-hand corner so that the door swings.
Sorry, so that's that. The pivot is the pink.
No, the pivot is the one without the pink.
Okay. Okay.
So the pivot is the extender. It's what makes the doors bigger or smaller, you know?
Yes.
So like, let's say the door is here, and I don't have. Actually, I do have a trigger script for this one as well. But whatever, we'll call this door an actual door. And what you'll have to do is you'll have to create an empty game object. So create empty, drag it back out, and then drag the door inside the pivot to the empty game object. You'll rename the empty game object whatever you want, but I usually like to call it like door pivot.
Okay.
So, sorry, give me a second. OT, there we go. So you're animating off the pivot. So now, same thing. I have folders that say animation. Let's go, double click in there, and I'll go create a new folder, and I'll name that folder like folding up door, something like that. Okay, hit this. Now you'll see that it moved itself. Just double click inside the folder so that you're inside the folder. Click on the door again, come up to window, you'll hit animation. Now it tells you you want to animate this door. Yes, I want to animate. Actually, I want to animate the pivot, not the door, the pivot.
Okay, pivot, okay.
So, actually, I'm trying to think. What's it? In this case, you're actually animating the door. I'm sorry, you are actually animating the door, not the pivot. If you're doing a swing door, you're animating the pivot.
Okay, all right.
So the first one is an idle animation. You literally just have it there to sit there. It does nothing.
Okay.
Then you have your up animation because we're going up. And then you're going to have your down animation. Say what now? Why are you having pudding? And that better be vanilla and not tapioca. Well, you guys are eating my damn tapioca, man. Whatever. You ask your mom. If she says yes, it's fine. Whatever. Okay, and we hover down. So right now we need it to go up.
Yes.
And what I do is I go to the 1 second mark, and usually I play with this right here. Now I'm messing with the little pink dot, and I look to see what changes on the scale. See how the scale is lit up pink?
Yes.
I'm looking at that to see what changes. So it goes from 1, and I can probably drop this to a 0.05, so it looks like it went up.
Yeah.
So, and now this is sitting at 1. So if I hit play, it's going up.
Nice. Okay.
And then you do the exact same thing for down. You remember your points, 0.05, so you go to down, and that's the first thing you start with. 0.05.
Okay.
And you come all the way to the 1 second mark, and you put 1. So now it'll animate down.
Nice. Word.
And that's it. That's literally it right there. Now you hit the close because you're done with this. Now always check the play buttons. Like see how down here it says down, idle, and up. You hit this, take off the loop on down and up.
Take off the loop?
Yeah, you don't want the loop there, because what happens is if you keep the loop, it'll just literally play the down animation or the up animation. It'll continuously play. And it's like
right
if
when you play. Okay.
Like if a babe.
So
You're
it's pretty
getting
much
a cookie. Be quiet.
Sorry. It's pretty much a loop on start, pretty much. So
Yeah,
I don't know.
always going to be a loop on start. It's always going to be a loop on start. Now, Ari, stop it.
Little ones. Only parents understand.
Yeah, I know. At least you do, yeah. Hey!
It's their world. We're just living in it.
Ari, Mom said go see her. She got something for you. Go. Go see Mom. Okay, the other thing. Why? Come here. Give me the cookies. I'll give you one. That's all she wants. She wants what you guys are having. Bring it here. Okay, like, you see what I'm doing now with the animator?
Yes. How did you get to that animator part?
See right here where the project, console, and animator?
Yes.
It's going to be at the bottom. Or at least it is on mine. If not, you can always go window and then animator.
Cool.
Yeah. The first animation that you ever create, which is why I always do a default idle, is the first thing it's going to automatically link to, this little orange one. Then from there, you go to your next animation, which ours is up. And then from up, we're going down. And then from down, we're going back to idle.
Yes.
Now, the other thing is we need the bool. So give me a second. Let me find my automatic doors, because I'm just going to put the auto script on there.
Okay.
Where is the auto door? It's not in scene node. It's going to be in level geo. Auto door. Okay. So I'm going to double click on the script. And hopefully I remember the naming of everything. Come here. Bring it to Daddy. I'll give you one. Okay. Now, can you see my script as well?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay. There's this thing called doors.setBool is open.
I see that, yes.
That's the animator, by the way. I'm calling the animator.
Okay.
See, it says private animator doors.
Yes.
I made this function called the public void, which is unlock door, the bool, and the status. So I'm asking the animator to find the bool that I'm going to create in the animator, which is open, and then the status. So then on start, I also have doors equal pivot.get animator, which gets the animator itself. And then if the player enters the collider, then unlock the door, which is the whole function of the animator, equals true.
Word.
So it's fun. Let me just say that that's fun to do. But it took me a little bit to get this. But anyways, so it's called is open, and you have to watch how you spell it. So right in,
Yes.
let me go back to this one. See, I have the list is empty for the parameter.
Mm-hmm.
Just click the little plus sign, go down to bool, and then exactly the way it's typed in the script is with a capital I, capital O, open. And then you come to the little triangles inside the animator. For up, it's going to be true, which you'll see it light up like this in the right-hand corner. And then you see where it says list is empty off to the right-hand side.
You go to the plus. Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, you hit the plus. It says open is true right off the back. You have to do
Okay.
the same thing for going up to down, which is
Okay.
going to say list is empty. You go hit the plus sign and change it to false.
Okay.
So that takes care of that. And now on top of that, I'm going to add the auto door script to this AP/_auto.
And you're putting that on the pivot, correct?
Yeah. Now
Okay.
see how it has a public pivot under auto?
Yes.
That's where you drag your pivot, the door pivot right into that, and it'll automatically sync in like that.
All right. Cool.
Now, if I hit play, it should work. So I gotta go read these cubes soon. Yeah, see, there's the, if you can see the inventory too, 6 money.
Yeah.
I'd put a bag of chips for the food. There's the blueprint, the artifact, and a bottle of
Oh.
water for the water.
And I was wondering if you could have if you could make a, I guess, a smartphone icon, because I found a dope ass or dope
Yeah,
smartphone asset that I want to use in my game.
not a
Or
problem. Yeah. Oh, whoops, I passed the door. Oh, shoot. You know what I forgot to do?
what's that?
Add a box collider.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always forget to do that.
Same here.
You need to have a box collider on the pivot and not the physical door.
On the pivot. Okay.
Yeah, see how the box collider is off out of the way?
Yep.
See where it says center on the box collider? 0.5, 0.5, 0.5.
Okay.
Now it's on the door. And edit the collider so that it sticks out of your door. Because if you want it to walk into a trigger zone, see, you pull it out.
Word.
And then you do the same thing on the back side.
Cool.
So, and also hit is trigger.
Yes, definitely.
Okay. And I'm going to cheat. And let's grab, where is he? Where is he? Where is he? He's up here. Add core character container. Hi, buddy. We're just going to cheat and drag you up here. Okay. Now hit play, and it should work. Hey, no grunting. I don't want to hear it. Oops. I hit the invisible wall.
So I'm also trying to get my pickups on the inventory, but it's not showing up. But oh well.
Okay, I'm hitting it, and obviously there's something missing. So give me a second. Let's check the console. Other than the sentry gun, bub, what else do we have? Okay. The sentry gun's gonna drive me insane. Sentry gun. All sentry gun. Oh. Excuse me. Cut it out. You're being recorded, by the way, so everything you're saying is being put on YouTube. So you know.
You're famous.
Oh, you will be. All right, let's see. What am I missing? Because the animator's there.
Got the collider, triggers on.
Okay. Auto door, it's got the door pivot, it's got the auto script, it's got the box collider. Let me check my auto doors. Let me go click on that. All right, let's see what's on the auto door. It's a script, the animator. You know what? I didn't check to see if there's an animator.
Yeah.
Oh no, there's the animator, but it's on door and not. That's why. Okay. So let's add the animator here.
Put the animator on the door pivot.
It put it on the door and not the door pivot.
Okay.
So, what did I call this one? Door up. Cut it out. I don't want to hear you. Moving. I know I called it something. I done forgot what I called it. Hold on, give me a second. I'm trying to find it. Hold on. Animator is open. Console. What did I call this thing? Let's just look it up by you. Oh, that doesn't help. Controller door. Okay. Let's see. I need animations. Auto door, cabinet, decontam, door event, folding up door. There we go. Okay, let's drag this in here. All right, now let's try this again. And let's run all the way over here so we don't hit the invisible wall. Put it on 5. There we go. See it?
Nice. Yep.
So it's not perfect, but
yeah, but it's there. I understand.
Yeah, it's doing what it's supposed to sort of do. I don't know why it's doing that, but okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the concept.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
And let's see if I back out of
Cool.
the trigger, it's not doing anything. Enter the trigger, it starts to do its thing going up. I don't know why the hell the rest of it looks like that, but okay. But yeah, it's literally like that. And let me see if I can get in here. So, and same thing with these doors. These doors do the same thing. I get close to it, they open up. I back away, they close.
Yes.
And
yeah, I like that.
Here, let me see if I can get to the bathroom stall real quick. Because the bathroom stalls are manual doors. Actually, you know what? I think this one over here is too.
Good, because my bathroom door is manual too. I got a bathroom as
look,
well.
I go up to the door. This is what the manual door does. I go up to the door, I press E, the door opens, the door closes. So I can literally come to the other side and shut myself in the bathroom.
Yeah, that's what I got. Or that's what I know I'm a want. See? That's under the manual door script that you
Yeah,
sent.
that's the manual door script.
Cool.
So, and then the other one's the auto door script. You just have to work on the animation.
Yeah.
I apparently have a family meeting that I was unaware of.
Oh, no problem. No problem.
So, but it's recorded for you as well, so that way you can reference the animation, and if you still have a question, you can ask.
Most definitely.
So
awesome.
Let me go to this and hit the stop broadcast button, or stop screen sharing first. There we go.